Hello. So here we have a Dell charger to fix. It's a customer job, and all what the customer said was the charger stopped working. He said the charger stopped working like that. I'm not sure what is wrong with it. It looks like an original Dell charger. I tested it already, and on the output we don't have any power. We have no voltage on the output. This one is rated 19.5 volt DC. So I have it plugged. I have it plugged on power already. And if I'm checking with my multimeter, okay, I have my multimeter in DC. If I'm checking, we have zero. Yeah, there's nothing on the output. And on the output here, it looks like the wire is loose from inside. Uh, could be the cause of the problem. And on the power socket, I don't know. My probes cannot get in here, so we cannot check if the power socket is okay. But I'll assume that it's fine. Okay, because I don't see any signs of damage on the power socket. So I'll assume that it's fine, and then we'll go ahead and open the charger. Okay, let's see if we can help the customer. You know the way we open this, you just have to force open. It's always very challenging. Yeah. Uh, okay, let me find a way to open this, and then we'll continue the video. But keep in mind that you have to force open. Sometimes you have to break if it's too hard. All right, I think we have it open. So please comment and tell us how you open things like this. Because what I did earlier, I just gave it a few punches with my flat screwdriver, and that was it. All right, well, we have a blue board. No, this charger must be a copy. Trust me, I've never seen a blue Dell board. I've never seen like a power supply or an AC adapter with. Is it? Yeah, that's blue. That's blue. It's not green. Trust me. So this charger must be a copy. I'm not sure it's original. Okay, let's take out the board and see. Okay. Alright, so you have to be really careful when working with the power supplies. It it can get you killed, the power supplies. If you don't know where the high voltage is and the low voltage. So on this side is the input side, and it has a high voltage. And this side is basically the small voltage, or the output side on the other side of the switching transformer. Okay, so I'll plug in first and then see if we have voltage from. So I want to see if we have voltage from the power socket. Let me plug in like this. Okay, here's the problem. You see, the power socket is moving. It's moving. It's not really stable, and the solder joints they are moved. They are like kind of moved from the board. You see? Okay, let's check on the input. What do we have? 208 volts. Okay, and after the fuse, we should have a fuse here. Right? Hmm. Can't believe there's no fuse on this board. There's no fuse. Hmm. Yeah, just some kind of coil. We'll see about that. Okay, let's check after the coil and see if you have voltage. It's 209 volts. Okay, how do we know if the voltage is making its way to the board? Let's check the bridge rectifier. It's just somewhere here. Yes. So here's the bridge rectifier. Let's check it. It should be plus and it should be minus. And what do we have? We have zero there. So the power is not reaching the bridge rectifier either because it's shorted, it's dead, or because of the rip part on the input. I hope it's not dead. We have zero there. I'm going to show you this. 1 second. Let me show you what's going on here. So this is the bridge rectifier, and the input should be the two middle pins, and the output this one, plus and minus. We have nothing there. Okay, no, that's AC. So let's check on DC mode. Well, we have 1 volt. 1 volt is not enough. We should have like 200 or something. Okay. So let me unplug the power supply. Okay. So at this point, I think the capacitor is still charged, and that's why this thing is dangerous. Because at this point, the capacitor is still discharging and it still has power, so you still have to be careful. This is the capacitor right here, the filter capacitor, and it has nothing. No, 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 it should have nothing because the voltage is not making its way through the bridge rectifier. Okay. All right. Before we move ahead, I would like to test the bridge rectifier if it's okay, if it's not shorted. Okay. Um. So I'll put my meter to BP mode. All right. BP mode is okay. Then let's find the ground, the minus. Sorry. Okay, the minus is on this side. Right, probe there. Check here. No short. No short. No short. So it's testing fine. You know, there are two ways of testing the bridge rectifier, and I think I should just go through them. So this one is the first way of using the BP mode, placing the red probe on ground and checking for all other pins. No short. In another sense, the bridge rectifier is just a couple of diodes in some arrangement. Okay, so we can still put this meter to diode mode, still red probe to ground, alright, and check from the first pin. You see we have 0.5 volt, uh, 0.5 voltage drop there. Here 0.5 voltage drop, and here 0.5 volt. You see, so the bridge rectifier is fine. So I think we have a problem only on our input section. Here the traces are broken, and the the connector is moving. So what we have to do is just solder this and then check if we have it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to scratch those traces a little more so that we have enough area to make make solder stick. Okay, let me just scratch the trace some more. That's important. Also brush. Just be careful not to scratch way above that so you don't put that to ground. So a no connect. Alright, that one is good. This other pin is looking okay. Huh? 1 second. Yeah, different. How will I don't get how to get today. What I did. I just want to play something. This thing. I don't know. You don't know. So if I finish, I'll call you. They okay now. Sadi, come on. Alright. I just had some customer who came to bother me. No, it's not easy to deal with customers every day and all day long. You know? And at the same time, doing YouTube videos. Trust me, it's difficult. Alright, so I scratched out the traces. Well, okay, I can't find my flops. Yes, sir. Alright, I have some flux here. I'm going to apply on the solder joint just a little bit. Okay. And I have some cheap solder here. This is 0.8 millimeter solder. I just twisted it together just to have a bigger one. My bigger solder wire is the larger one is finished, so I have to do with this one. So let's go ahead and solder and do a proper soldering here. Okay, I have to increase. I have to bump up the temperature on the soldering iron. So I'm at about 450 now. And that's okay. This is just cheap solder. Look at this. That's why I was not using it. You see how whitish that is? It does not look great. So we have to make a big block, a very big block to hold it, to hold that connector. Look good. Yeah. So I think that's okay. So I saw that. Let me clean with this dirty rag. And I think it's solid now. Or thereabout. It's not looking bad. Okay. So we're going to test it now. Hey, what's up, my there? Alright, let's go ahead and test this AC adapter. I think it's fixed now. Maybe. Let's quickly do this because this is evening and customers are just rushing in. They have to pick up their devices for the day. Okay, let's plug that in. I didn't plug that all the way because you can break it from outside. Okay, it's plugged in. Let me check on the output here. Which one is the output? Ah, and we have light. There's light on it, so it's working. It's on. We still have to check here in the output. Do you see? Yeah, we have 19 volts, 19.4. Good. Check this. So here to here we have 19.4 volts. So it's fixed, right? Good. Ah, so it was an easy job. Easy. It was just loose connection. We used cheap solder and we did the job. So now this capacitor should be charged. Trust me. Let's check on the capacitor and see what we have there. Though we didn't plug it in for long. Uh, Here's the capacitor. You see? It's just getting discharged. 9 volts and it's going down 8. Right? So you see why the capacitors they can still be dangerous even after unplugging the power supply. Okay? The filter capacitors, the big ones on the input, very dangerous. Okay. So I'm going to put this together. It's working. I'm glad we could help the customer. And let me know what you think about this video in the comments. Like and subscribe for more videos, and we'll do something else in the next one.